If you ever see a spider web like this, run away. Just touch the end of the web and snap! A lightning-fast funnel web spider will jump out and bite you on the finger. The funnel web spider gets its name from its lair that's shaped like a funnel. The spider inside will live hidden inside and wait for some wandering animal to come and touch it. As soon as it does, the spider's swift reflexes kick in, and in less than a split second, it'll inflict a venomous bite on its victim. The spider's about 3 inches long and 2 inches wide. It has a 2-inch body. There are many different species of funnel web spiders, and some of them aren't venomous. But 2 of these brown, bulky, venomous spiders are feared all over Australia. Since the 1920s, numerous people have died from a funnel web spider bite. That's because the spider has these long fangs that penetrate deep in the victim's body. The spider will latch on for several seconds and keep pumping venom. The best option is to call an ambulance immediately and go to the nearest hospital. There, you'll likely be given antivenom. The antivenom needs to be administered to the victim as soon as possible, otherwise the bite might be fatal. Next up, we have the brown recluse spider. Small, brown, and with a bite that can destroy skin cells, that's the brown recluse spider. They have a leg span of about 1 inch and a body of around 1/4 of an inch. Found in the United States, they like to live in caves, the burrows of rodents, and other places where they feel protected. But of course, it's not uncommon to find them in attics, storage areas, and the empty spaces between your walls or ceiling. They're the most feared and one of the most dangerous spiders in the United States because of their venomous bite. The bite of the brown recluse spider is not enough to kill a person, but the spider doesn't have to. Oh no, the bite of this thing has venom that's potent enough to tear up phospholipid molecules. Since the membranes of human body cells are mostly phospholipids, they'll attack those. This destroys the walls of blood vessels nearby, causing a wound that takes months to heal. If not taken care of immediately, this could get infected and lead to amputation or even death. So it's a slow, agonizing wound that gets infected and can potentially kill you. Got it? Followed by the mouse spider. As the name suggests, the mouse spider smashes that button just like you should do if you haven't done so already. But no, in all seriousness, it was initially thought that the spider dug deep burrows like mice, but this has been disproven. The spider averages around 1 inch and are mainly found in Australia. The mouse spider will usually feed on insects or other small vertebrates, but it's interesting to see how they kill their prey. Their fangs don't move up and down like other spiders, they move in and out sideways, after which comes the venomous bite. Speaking of which, animals receive a shot of venom and die instantly. Now, even though the spider might not be considered as dangerous, some people believe that they're nearly as dangerous to humans as the funnel web spiders. The only difference being that they deliver less venom. Even though they're often found in areas with almost no human population, they still have been known to bite a few people. And although not life-threatening, it's advised that the victim be taken to the hospital immediately for a shot of antivenom, which is the same as the antivenom used for funnel web spider bites. And now comes the wolf spider. Believed that the wolf spider hunted in a pack, these 2-inch arachnids are found in both Europe and the US. In the past, people thought that the wolf spider hunted their prey in packs. Later, it was proven false. Although it's true that these spiders don't make webs and wait patiently for a victim, they'll actively hunt for their prey. At first glance, they look eerily similar to a tarantula, but they're much more dangerous. First of all, the tarantula is edible, but the wolf spider isn't because it's poisonous. Furthermore, because these spiders are extremely fast, it's easy to run into them in the wild. They're not aggressive, but they will strike without mercy if threatened. The bite isn't potent enough to cause serious damage, but we should point out that the wound should not be bandaged. Instead, the victim should place an ice pack over the bite to reduce swelling. That being said, the victim should still seek medical help. And then we have the redback spider. In Australia alone, about 250 redback spider bites are recorded every year. So to say that these spiders are dangerous would be an understatement. With every bite, they deliver a potent cocktail of neurotoxins, resulting in rapid heartbeat, sweating, swollen lymph nodes, and lots of pain. The spiders originated from Australia, but due to grape exports to countries such as New Zealand, Belgium, and Japan, they have also become very common there. Not only will they build their nests in grape leaves and grape bunches, but they'll also make their way to homes across the country. If disturbed, they'll play dead, but often they might hide inside people's shoes. So when you go to put your shoes on, the spider feels threatened and it bites you. About 20% of the bites are venomous. The severity of the pain depends on the amount of venom injected upon the bite. So if you ever get bitten by a redback spider, immediately call an ambulance. Up next, we have the black widow. With more than 2,500 bites per year in the US alone, the black widow spider is one of the deadliest in the world. They're also found in parts of Latin America and Canada. Because they're found in wood piles, plants, and burrows where they build support for their web, they can easily come into contact with humans. From the outside, it looks like a shiny, polished black spider with a little red hourglass shape on its belly. The body's about an inch long. It has thin legs, and you'll probably only encounter a female in the wild. The males are much smaller, and the females eat them after mating. When it comes to their bite, the black widow delivers a super painful one. It causes muscle cramping, mild paralysis of the diaphragm, and nausea. Breathing might get a little difficult as a result, but very few adults have died from a black widow bite. We're afraid the same can't be said about young children and the elderly. We also have the brown widow. With venom twice as potent as that of the average black widow spider, the brown widow is at least 2 times more dangerous than the black widow. They're found in parts of America, but they're thought to have originated from Africa, then spread to countries like Japan, South Africa, Madagascar, Australia, and the Gulf Coast. The hourglass on their abdomen is orange, and they have a brown to black appearance. They can be found hiding under cars, homes, or even old tires. They can be found in shrubs and bushes, but they're not aggressive and will not bite unless provoked. So far, there have only been 2 recorded fatal brown widow bites in Madagascar, but the individuals were said to have been in poor health at the time of the bite. Even if this spider bites you, it'll deliver only a small amount of venom, which shouldn't be of major concern. Still, professional help should be sought immediately. Of course, there's the Brazilian wandering spider. Having the most neurologically active venom of all the spiders, the Brazilian wandering spider is the stuff of which nightmares are made. They're active hunters and prefer to roam through the night. However, they're no strangers to some coziness. In fact, this spider's been known to hide in fruits and flowers that humans grow and cultivate. This is why many people get bitten by these spiders. However, if not aggravated or threatened, the spider will likely leave a dry bite, meaning no venom. If found on the forest floor, they'll warn people by lifting their legs up in the air, making themselves look bigger. If the person still decides to get closer, then the spider will strike and deliver a large dose of serotonin with its bite. In some cases, the pain is so immense that the victim experiences muscle shock. The sad part is, because the spider lives near humans, small children often get bitten while playing. Because they have a weaker immune system than adults, the spider's bite is potent enough to fatally wound the child. Death sets in a few minutes after the bite, so it's crucial to administer the antivenom as fast as possible. And the scariest part is, there are some cases where death has occurred even after the antivenom has been administered. YouTube thinks you should watch this video next.